to Around the House in 80 Days. Today is Friday the 6th of November and we're back beginning our day with bedroom boogie. As always, please make sure that the area of floor that you're moving in has got no tripping hazards and that you are wearing good supportive footwear. And remember, this is all about you folks. This is all about having some movement with some company and some fun and some smiles. So you do what you can, you work within your own capacity and you enjoy yourself. Just enjoy how good this is going to make your bodies feel. So we're nearly at the end of our first week of these movement moments, I think we'll call them. Remember, you start with great posture. Tummy's in, tail's in, shoulders down, back long, neck long, chin tucked. And the same if you're sitting. Remember, you're going to start on the front third of your chair with that lovely long back and your stomach's tucked well in. You're going to start to feel a lot more strength in this area, your core area and your back as the weeks go on. Beginning as always with our warm up just to get our circulation going after a night of lying in bed. So we just start with our toe taps. Nice and easy, just get that movement going. You may be using double hand supports just to get that beautiful balance. It's all about this upright posture and lovely balance and weight transfer. And if you're able to, bring in your arms, then please do. You might find that the speed's getting up. You might find that you're getting a little bit more movement flavour in there. All good. And it's the same, keep going if you're standing. It's the same if you're sitting. Always with the posture, bringing in your hands. Jazz hands, thigh slap. Just whatever you fancy. That helps you keep the rhythm. Some of you will have lots of natural rhythm. Some of you will be like me, where it's really hard work to try to keep count. Okay, when you're ready, just come back into your neutral position. That's you warmed up, your circulation is going. Breathe. Smile, elongate that lovely neck and back. And we're going to begin today with some shoulder circles. This is a great move for first thing in the morning because it just takes your shoulder joints through that range of mobility that you will rely on a lot during the day. Not least for doing things like getting dressed, but also for things like washing hair or reaching. So it's an important one, this one. Start with your hands and arms relaxed by your side, tall, long posture. And then you're just going to gently bring your shoulders up towards your ears, back, feeling the squeeze between your shoulder blades, down and round. If you do another 5 of those, I'm going to just show the seated version. Arms are relaxed to start with, posture's upright, shoulders come up, back, feel that squeeze, lower and round. Keep going until you've managed to do 5 of those in total. This move's all about smooth control. So you only move within the range that is lovely and easy and fluid. You don't want to be doing things that are kind of cogwheeling, jerking. This range will improve over time just with a little bit of practice. Lovely. So now we've got our shoulders moving. We're just going to do another one for the upper body, and this is called the back scratch. Okay, this is a great one to really practice, and this is one that absolutely gets better over time. I know this, I've done this myself. You'll have a good arm and you'll have a bad arm in terms of how far you can reach. But that's okay, that'll equalise over time as well. So if you're standing, and indeed if you're sitting, it's the identical move. Top posture, take one arm up onto your shoulder, one hand up to your shoulder, bring the supporting hand underneath your elbow. Gently ease that arm up, and as you're doing it, your fingertips will be easing down your back. Give yourself a wee scratch there if you need to. Oh, that does feel good. Hold for 8 seconds. You should feel a lovely stretch on the back of your arm here, but also down your side. Remember to stay tall. Don't be tempted to stick your head out. When you're ready to release, bring the supporting arm up. Ease those fingers back onto your shoulder and release. Now, if you're standing, I want you to do the same on the other side. Sitting, same on the other side, but I'm going to join you this time. Beautiful upright posture, neck long. Don't be tempted to stick your heads forward. Fingers onto shoulder, supporting arm under elbow. Gradually ease that arm up. Allow the fingers to travel down your back. Have a bit of a scratch. Oh, that's so good. And hold for 8 seconds. If you can. 5 seconds is grand, 3 seconds is grand, whatever you can manage. When you're ready to release, bring your supporting arm up again. Gently move the fingers back onto the shoulder. With support, allow that arm to lower. Lovely. Now, at the end of that move, I always like to just do this with my arms, and I just like to do a few, shoulder squeezes, just to round things off nicely. Now, our final move this morning, before we do our cool down, is once again we're working on this one leg stand. Okay, this is a great one. You can do it in virtually anywhere in the house, so long as your area is nice and stable and safe. If you need support, absolutely grand. Remember, the principle of this one is your feet are facing forward, you're taking your weight onto one leg, and you are bringing the other foot up, bending from the knee, and not curling your legs around each other. And remember, this is the one where it's quite easy to slump into that posture. So make sure you are standing tall. Feel yourself growing through that leg. This is a terrific one for improving your balance, but also the strength of that leg. So again, on the other side, lovely and tall, transferring your weight, taking your foot off the floor. And just see if you can manage to hold that for 20 seconds, 30 seconds or so. Keep going with that if you're standing. If you're sitting, remember what we do for this one is feet facing forward, bring one foot, slide one foot back towards the chair so that you're getting a nice squeeze under your knee, and release. And again, moving the other foot back, squeezing under the knee, and release. So this is more about strengthening the back of your knee if you are sitting. The balance in the seated posture comes from holding yourself beautifully upright in your chair and not slumping onto the back. Well done everybody, we're at our cool down again, and the cool down is some nice light marching. I'd like you to continue doing that while I just talk you through a summary of the moves that you've done this morning. There you go, keep going. So we started off with some lovely shoulder circles. To get our shoulder mobility going. Then we moved on to a lovely back scratch move. Now, over time, you might want to come around and see if you can meet your hands at the back, but you don't have to be there yet. Just getting some stretch into this area of your arm and down the sides, that's grand. Okay, and then we moved on to our lovely one leg stand, with or without support. If you're still marching, bring yourself down to a lovely slow stop. And that's it for this morning, folks. Looking forward to seeing you again at 1 o'clock. And yes, it is. It's Kitchen Keepers at 1 o'clock. We'll see you then. If you've enjoyed your session, please leave a little comment or like by pressing on the little icon beneath the video. We'll see you later. Bye-bye, everyone.